Let's see now. Let me go out and come back in. Let's see now. Let me go out and come back in. I am on, guys. Let's see now. Let me go out and come back in. I am on, guys. Okay. I am on, guys. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes to see if anyone else comes in. It does say I am running live. I just wanted to make sure that everybody could hear me. Hope all is well. This is a blessed Sunday morning, and we're going to get started on our podcast here shortly. We have a great amount of topics here for you today. So, we're going to see if anyone else comes in, but if not, we're going to keep going anyways. That is the way we're going to roll with this podcast. Is something new for me. So, um, we're gonna take time and enjoy it. I have a few topics we want to talk about. I have a lot of things I want to share with you guys. A lot of things I want you guys to obtain from me. And if it's anything that you want to talk about or you would like to come on the show, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We will put you on and give your shop some shout outs and have you tell us what you do and provide the services that you are giving to your audience. So, with that being said, who am I? I'm Mel. I am a entrepreneur of many facets. I have gone through several different transitions in life. I am a seasoned vet of many of trades. I um, I love to learn. I love to create. I love being a part of others finding their creative mojo. Um, I love helping others. I love being able to um, transition people into where they would like to be, um, per se. Uh, some of the things that I've had my hand in is, let's see, I have had a media company where I was an actual um, person who helped others get their, I guess you would say, publicist in a sense. I was a publicist for a few people. I also was a managing director for Rolling Out magazine. A lot of people don't know that. I worked with Rolling Out back in the day, and it was a great opportunity for me. I learned so much doing that job. That job helped me get to where I am right now and being the person I am today. Um, I am a person who loves to take pictures of things and keep them to reflect and remind me of where I was or where I was going. I also I like being a person who helps people formulate their ideas and get them off the ground. Um, what else do I like to do? I am a cosmetologist. That was the third thing I embarked on was cosmetology and learning how to being a person who helped others feel good about themselves. I always loved cosmetology. Um, when I was young, my aunt, I would always stay at her house with my mom and dad would go to their many organizational meetings that they were going to or whatever, and I would go and stay at my aunt's house, who was a hairstylist, and she did the hairstylist stuff out of her home. I had two aunts that did that. It was my aunt Sadie and my aunt Peach Anna. Now, now Aunt Sadie had everybody in the neighborhood coming to her house. And shout out to Sadie Singleton and the whole Singleton family over there on, what is that street? Not Lincoln. Dang it. It's right down from my old house. I cannot remember the name of the street. But anyway, it's right across the street from Thompson. Go down that side area where you have, shoot, pretty much everybody in the neighborhood was over that way. Because you had the freeze cup lady on the corner, and then my auntie's house right behind it was the salon. So that was that place. And then on the big street that everybody knows about over in where I'm from, you had what we called the White House section. It was the black section of town, but it was called the White House section. So you had the White House laundry, you had the White House corner store, you had the White House liquor store, and everybody would always favor those areas because back in the day, in the early parts of the country, in the centuries, black people couldn't go to certain stores, so they had their own stores that they prioritized and gave patrons to. So my aunt lived right across the street, well, right down the street from where all this was, and was called the White House District. It's on Concord. It's in Concord. What's the name of that dang on street? I haven't been home so long, I forgot the name of the street. So you don't go places for a while, you do forget the name of the street. But anyway, she was a hairstylist and she did hair at her house. So I had two aunts' houses I would go to. So of course, cosmetology was in my blood because I was passing the rollers, I was passing the pins, and doing all this stuff. So anyway, I had this in my head that I was going to be a cosmetologist one day. Did not know when. Well, one day I was ready to go to school, and my parents told me I couldn't go to the school I wanted to go to, and I was like, well, I know I was going to be a cosmetologist. In the back of my mind. And lo and behold, um, years later, I am a cosmetologist. So, uh, so cosmetology is one of the things that I am, as well as hi Sylvia, how you doing? Welcome on. Um, the other thing I've done in my life is I've gotten to be an insurance adjuster. I do paralegal stuff. That's what I went to Jackson State, the Jackson State University. Let's go ahead and put that out there, the Jackson State University, and I majored in political science pre-law, and I was supposed to go to law school. What happened there? I don't know. I don't know. Life happens, I guess you would say. Um, Went on to work for U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, which we call HUD. I worked there. Then I worked for IRS. Worked for IRS. Did about 10 years there. 10 years. So overall, about 10, 11 years of service in the government. Left there, went to the private sector, and started working at a bankruptcy firm. Um, we worked in Dallas, and we did bankruptcies for several different companies, major banks, and right around that time frame, I left there and then went to the infamous Countrywide, and then went to Bank of America, where I left and started my trucking business. Did the trucking business, and that was interesting. So I know how to be. I'm a freight broker. I have credentials to be a freight broker. I know how to do freight dispatching. I know how to do that, and which I'm going to talk about that a little bit here on this show. This platform gives me a chance to talk about all the different facets of things in business. So we'll talk about doing that, and all those things, and that went up and down, up and down, up and down quite a bit, and it was interesting. That was a very interesting time. Hi there, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Precious. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. And we loved doing trucking, and I started doing, in the midst of doing trucking, we talked about doing embroidery, getting some embroidery machines, and doing some stuff for the Eastern Stars and Masonics, in which I'm a part of the Eastern Stars. And been an Eastern Star since I was turned 18. I think the day I turned 18, the next meeting, my parents had me in the lineup to go ahead and be an Easter Star. Well, I was a what we called a gleaner up under that, so I've been in the makes of being that since I was younger. So therefore, I've been there for a while. So I've been an Easter Star for a bit over 30 some odd years. So make a long story short, we want to do those things to help the Eastern Stars having their walk-in shirts, their designs for their sweatshirts or shirts or whatever they need for their order. Because sometimes you get people to do stuff and it's fine, it's great, it's all right or whatever. And so we were looking into machines and we looked into this machine called Racoma a long, long time ago, and it it was something interesting, and the cost was a little bit more than what I wanted to pay. But back then, I look at the cost then versus what it is now. It's a whole different ball game. The cost of things have changed astronomically. I would say at least 300 to 400% markup, because when I looked at the Racoma back then, I think it was maybe like 3,000, 2.5 for the basic one, and maybe 35 for the bigger one, the double head or whatever it was. Um, but now it's way up there, way up there. Like I said, about whew, 300 to 400% markup, and it's crazy. But I was looking at those machines, and I decided to get a smaller one, just to start off. Because what if we put all this money in this and we can't really sustain it? You know what I'm saying? We don't get the business that you're looking for. So we decided to go with a single needle machine, which I thought I was getting a bigger size hoop than what I had, and it wasn't. It was just a uh, did I move the thing? I did. I'm sorry, guys. It was just a what was it? It was I want to say it's a 625E brother machine. Um, I want to say it's a 625, guys, because it's just a 4x4. So it's a 4x4, and it was not the widest space as far as the hoop size, So in doing that, it kind of limited me to um, what I could actually use. So what I ended up doing was I said, okay, when I started getting some more money, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a larger hoop space. The hoop space was going to be a little bit bigger. So this was during the pandemic. Um, Looking for machines during the pandemic. It's kind of crazy because we were sitting there, nothing to do. Of course, you're trying to figure out how you're going to do, what you're going to do. You're bored as the devil. You're in the house. I've been in the house now 2 weeks, and yeah, I planted my little garden, did all that, and I'm bored. I've seen enough TV to know that I'm tired of TV. I'm tired of sleeping. So what can you do? What do you do at this point? So I just made a decision. You know what? Let me see if I can get another sewing machine. Let me see if I can get another sewing machine and be able to um, put this in perspective to what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work for me? You know. So once I was trying to do that, I realized, hey, this is this is this is this is gonna be something good. If I finally figure this out, I finally get on to where I need to be with this, I really can make this work. So that's when I started looking at a young lady called Angela Jasmina. Angela Jasmina gave me some good information. Hey, baby John, how you doing? Gave me some good information on how to get started in doing embroidery. And from there, She told me where she learned from, which was a lady named Sterling Styles. And so I went to Sterling Styles channel, and she gave a lot of good information on how to do it. Now, mind you, I knew how to sew because my mother sewed, and my grandmother before her sewed, and my great big mama, we call big mama, sewed. So I had a background of sewing, crocheting, all that. So I was familiar with the machines, how to work them, and all that. So it was a great basis to go ahead and get me to where I needed to be. So, and it's not hard. Even if you don't know how to use an embroidery machine, it's not hard to do that. You can still learn the basics. As long as you get the basics down, everything else falls into place. So you will be able to do what you need to do. Um, Learn from both of those young ladies, which I shout out to them, Angela Jasmina and Sterling Styles, as well as the ladies who were all following her. We all had questions and would talk. And I ended up going to do a mentorship with Angela Jasmina, which she is an awesome, awesome person. Very, very down to earth, very, very approachable, very, very, giving in her abilities of whatever she can do to help you get to the next level. Let me see, I'll turn some more lights on right here. So that light's not gonna be enough. I see. Um, so hold on, guys. I'm gonna bring the other light. So what ended up happening was once I did the mentorship with her, she uh, she turned around and was gracious enough to take me under her wing and help out with uh, a lot of different holes that I had. We don't want to invest in mentorship programs. We don't want to, spend the money or whatever. But how else will you learn besides going ahead and bumping your head up against the wall every time if you don't invest in yourself? You invest in all these machines and everything else, but you're not investing in the actual legwork to learn your processes to get to phase 2, 3, or 4, or 5, or the money back. So you have to invest in you. Even though you're investing in machines, you have to invest in you because you got to learn how to work the machines effectively. You need someone to coach you, so don't slack on your mentorship on investing in yourself. Uh, Once I learned the business from Angela and all the things that she had to provide, and doing Etsy, doing marketing, doing things for embroidery, I was good. I was good. I had no problem. Actually, I'm still good. I still get embroidery orders. Actually, I have a order I got to get out the door today. I mean, and I still get them. I have a lot of repeated customers from the people that I first started with and off of Etsy. They don't even go through Etsy anymore. They just reach out to me individually on their own, and that's fine. As well as some of the people that I do uh, these Letterman jackets and things for. Like I do these Chanel patches. I do all this, and I put them on the shirts and things of that nature. So these are things that you want to get to having for yourself. To I think I got the Letterman jacket in which I'm working on right now. Um, you want to have that ready. So I have this Letterman jacket that I'm working on, guys. Hold up, here we go. I have this Letterman jacket that I'm working on. That trying to get the breakfast I have over here on the table on the wrong side. Okay, I have it where I've got it pinned where I want it. In the back, I have. Let's see. Pull it up. Okay. Shoot, come on. Here. Okay. All right. So I have it where I want it to be. Let's slide down. But anyway, it's supposed to be something like that. I don't know if I put it out of frame or not. Where it is. Okay. But anyway, and then I have the other stuff that I'm gonna put on it in the front with the OES and other stuff that they provide. So I mean, it just depends on you and what you're trying to do and how you're trying to get whatever it is you're trying to get, that you will be successful in this matter. So it's that, that's totally how you have to see it. So um what I will say is this right here. Find out your why when you get in business. Um, I started just in embroidery, and then I started venturing because I was good in embroidery. People wanted to know if I could do other things besides embroidery, and it ended up being where they wanted to know if I could do regular shirts with the letter, the letter stuff over it. And I was not familiar with cricket or uh, silhouette. I was out of my league. I'm not gonna lie, I was totally out of my league. But I had to figure it out. So again, the ladies in which I had developed a friendship with, in which I called my craft buddies, and they still label in my phone as that right now. Um, they helped me through that process of learning how to work the Cricut machine or how to work. I still don't know how to work the doggone Cricut machine. Uh, they talked me through it, and I did what they said do. But when I got off the phone with them, I still don't know how to use the Cricut machine. So I switched over to using the silhouette, and the silhouette was really great. It was really great. It was a great process. So now I know how to do the Cricut, the silhouette. So then I stumbled upon a lady called the Lady Print Boss. And she was doing something I was trying to figure out. And that was how to do a sublimation hack. She was live and she was doing it right then and there. So she had another lady that was in there with her that day, and they were doing something with vinyl, and then she was doing a sublimation hack and something else. It was a whole bunch of things she was doing. She was doing a lot. But her and that lady was sitting there talking, chilling, chit chatting, whatever. And I was like, wow, this is really refreshing. She was having fun and doing. I was like, now that's what you're supposed to do. That's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be having a good time at whatever it is that you're doing while you're doing it, because you want to be successful. Sitting there talking, chilling, chit chatting, whatever. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. And so I just wanted to be sure that she was, you know, a great mentor. And then I saw she had a thing where you can join for a membership and get a consult, I think once a month or whatever it is. I can't remember the exact things that she had back then. And you do a group thing, as well. I'm going to eat my stuff will go bad now. Y'all gonna have to see this. But anyway, it was a great thing because it filled in the gaps of some of the stuff that I needed to know. Now, I ended up buying a white toner. I have a DTG that has no white in it. It's a Roland B12. I have also a graph tech because I couldn't figure out that dang on Cricut. I was tired of the silhouette taking 50 years to cut rhinestone templates. So I learned how to do rhinestones, hence why I have 50 zillion stones everywhere. All my containers are filled with stones because I got really good at doing that for people that I have stones out the woods out. Now this is Crystal AB and this is Crystal. Difference, ain't it? But I have a lot of people that ask for that. And then I have tumblers like crazy. I did this tumbler. Oh my God. I did this tumbler the other day that was phenomenal, guys. I have to share that another day. But anyway, it was the best tumbler I think I've done in a while. And it was from scratch. Someone called and asked for a specific tumbler. I think one of the schools that changed their names or something, and they asked me if I could put this on a tumbler and send it to them for a gift for somebody that worked there. So I did that and sent it to them, and I got a message back on yesterday, and that message said to me, "Thank you, Mel, for the tumblers. You did an awesome job. You are the greatest." So those are the type of things that I like to hear back from my customer. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. That is like the bomb. Love that. Love that. So the other thing that I did, I invested in myself business classes on how to maintain my business. So again, I invested in myself with mentorships. I invested in myself for what you call it. So these are the things that helped me get to where I am. Now I'm not at 100% sure that I am at all cylinders making millions of dollars because I'm not. I'm not. I don't. I don't. However, I do make enough to sustain all the things that I am doing. Now, the more I put into this, the more I see back. And without any work in whatever you're doing, consistent work, you're not going to see the rewards in the end. So you got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in the job. And then you got to make sure you're doing a effective job when it goes out the door. A product that doesn't have your stamp of approval that you would like to see for you, you're not going to get the results of people coming back continuously. Those are the things that I want to make sure you understand. So now, how can we get there? We talked about all the things I've done. How can you get there? Once you figure out your why, now you know which way you want to go, right? So we're gonna bring some people in that's gonna help you guys. I'm gonna bring a couple of my friends I met along the way. I have a lot of friends in business world, a lot of celebrity friends that I will bring over as well. A lot of people in different avenues in life that can help you here. So this is what this podcast is about. This is why I did this podcast. I'm not going to be the only one here talking. I'm going to bring business people in, financial people in. I'm going to bring accountants in. I'm going to bring people that are in marketing in. I'm going to bring a tax person in. I've done taxes before, but y'all hear enough from me. I'm going to let somebody else talk to you about it. So I'm going to bring those people in. I'm going to bring people in to help you guys to see. And this is what my podcast is. I don't want to have all this resources of how I've learned over these years and not be able to give you guys this same information that I've learned. I want you guys to get this information. Now, it's not going to give you the whole kit and caboodle. You're probably going to have to invest in them some kind of way to get a consult, 15, 20 minutes, and maybe free those. I don't know because everybody doesn't do free. But you may have to pay $10, $20. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, they can take and tell you what they can do and help you get to where you need to be. That's the whole goal. You guys have to understand it's a lot. This is a lot for having the businesses and the stuff that we've invested. We put a lot in this. So I want you guys to have all cylinders. And I'm not going to talk about embroidery, print, hair. I'm going to talk about all these things. Hair. I'm going to talk about trucking. We're going to talk about every aspect of everything that I have knowledge of. I'm going to give it to you guys because I think you guys need to see. Yes, you need to focus on one thing to get it working. But these are the things I've done over the last, I mean, I can't tell y'all my age, but I have done these things over the last, I've been in Dallas since 98, 97, 98. I came here in 97, started working 98. That's when I did all these things. So if that can't tell you how long I've been doing them, then I don't know what to tell you. So I've been a business owner for a long time, a very long time. And I just didn't accumulate these things or accumulate these friends or accumulate these associates or accumulate these resources. I've developed them over time and I still reach out to them when I need them and say, hey, look, I know I hadn't hit you up, girl, but I need to holler at you for a minute. What you got on your calendar? Let me get on it. These are the things and the things that you need to have as well. Closed mouth don't get fed. A person who doesn't open the door and ask, you have to knock and ask, you don't gain anything. So I'm trying to help and give you what you need. So, any questions for me today? Who's all on? Let's see who's in here. Baby Giant, you still here? I want to help you out as well. I know you had a what you call it that you were supposed to do. Um, when was it? I think December. I want to see if we can get you on another one to help you get rid of some of those products and things that I'm sure you had. So I want to help you out there. Hmm. Precious, you still here? Sylvia, you still here? Any questions, ladies? Well, I am going to be doing later today some baby onesies. And we start our weekly embroidery class every Sunday going forward um, on Little Minor Designs. Now, I have these three that are all up under the same umbrella, which is Little Minor Designs, Lions Lab, and Minor Solutions. Um, those are my things that I have going right now. Now I have the two trucking things too. I don't use them, um, but they are still active. I have something in the works with that right now, so we'll see how that comes to fruition in 2024. That is a new venture. We do have. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, we got power washing. I forgot about that. We have the power washing and the mobile detailing. Lord, child, I forgot. My husband does barbering, and yeah, yeah, we have a lot. So yeah, we have a lot going. But I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to be where you would like to be, and how can we get you there? That's the goal. Where do you want to be, and how can we get you to where you want to be? So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments and leave it in the chat. I'm on here answering questions today. So any questions you have about your business that you're having or you're stuck on that we can help you get to the next phase, let us know. We would love to help you. Okay, let me see. Yay. Okay, cool. Precious. You asked me for some stones, didn't you? The last of the year has been a crazy part of the year. I lost two uncles, not less than a month and a half from each other. So our family has really been going through this last quarter. It has really put a damper on our family. We've lost two of our major patriots in our family, and not less than 2 months from each other. I mean, literally, not less than 2 months. One was October the 9th. No, October the 11th or 12th. And then My other uncle died on December 9th. It was almost 2 months. So we've really been going through this past quarter. It's been really rough for our family, but we're pushing through. We're pushing through. I have a meeting with them today because we're planning because of this, and we want to get together and not be a sad occasion. We want to do a family reunion this year and be a great occasion where we can celebrate, laugh, and enjoy one another and not go through death. So, yeah. So I am sorry I didn't get that to you. So reach out to me. I think me and you have text once before. I can't remember if I saved your number or not. I'm gonna look back in there. I'm gonna look back in there and see if I can find you. And I think you gave me your address to go ahead and send you these. I'll send you some of what I got. Because as you very well see, I got plenty. I got plenty. Um, Etsy does not have. Great question, Baby Giant. I'm just sitting here seeing it pop through. Etsy does not have to have a business license to have an account, although sometimes they may ask you if you have an EIN. If you have an EIN and you provide it to them, even if you provide it to them your social security number, they are going to give you a 1099. They will do that before the end of me working at the old IRS here. I still have knowledge of a lot of things. They're supposed to give you a 1099 before the last Monday of the year. Um, if they don't give you a 1099, they're in violation of the federal law of getting those out. It has to be mailed before that. I don't know if I'm back or not. Baby John, are you still here? Not sure. All right. I don't know what happened. It said the computer got hot. It shut down everything. I need to eat the rest of this little piece of breakfast missed I'm brought over here. They're supposed, yeah. I want to make sure you were clear on that before, because here's the thing, they're supposed to send out a 1099 notification. Or number one, they're supposed to send you an email and say, hey, we have your information. Want to confirm that your address is, or they ask you to update your address or whatever to make sure that you have that information in the system correctly, so they can send it out to the correct addresses. And once they do that, then they're supposed to. I'm trying to set these lights back up. I have lights, guys. I have lights already in here, but I have extra lights. And I'm trying to get them set back up. And I don't think they are. And they're supposed to send that to you, and you're to use that information to file. Okay. And they're supposed to alert you before now, though. You're supposed to got something in your email about that. So check your emails from them. They should uh let you know, hey, this is what we got. Hey, this is where we are, or what, or something along those lines. That's that. I hate all these dang old cords. I gotta figure out a way to get this better in here. I have too many things that need a USB. What about y'all? There we go. Okay, so the lights, that's one set of lights. Okay. This is one set of lights here. Okay. One set of lights there is on. This one is plugged in. Okay. But yeah, I hope that helps and answers your question on that. I'm gonna say this. You can always go to irs.gov and they can tell you if someone has filed something on your account by pulling down your transcripts. You can always know what's on your system, what you owe. Just like you have any account with a credit card or anything like that, you can always find out what's on your account and what the IRS is being reported. So, say for instance, you didn't receive anything in the mail and you're not sure and you're ready to file your taxes. You can go to your irs.gov and look at the transcripts and see what's on there. So, therefore, you'll know what you're dealing with. The same. That's a good way to be sure that you're not being held responsible for not filing something that somebody has filed on you. Okay? Make sure. Put that like that. Make can see the cord right there. Yep. I got it. Hope that helps. Yep, you can always do that. That's from me being an old IRS employee. I know these things. uh, let's see. We got some lights. See how these things work. Any other questions, guys? I'm trying to get the lights to strobe. That was strobe. Okay. There you go. Not dark function here for them. Yeah, it's strolling. I see that. They're changing colors. Oh, here you go. Right here. Ooh, it's different from that one. There. Any more questions, guys? While I figure out these lights. Hey, Darlene. Oh, Cynthia, how you doing? Okay, I'm over here trying to figure it out. I'm trying to see if they're gonna change. They did. Okay, they are changing. They are changing. They're changing the blue. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Cool. Okay, cool. This is my Black Friday deal. I never did work. Let's see if it changes to that orangey yellow. Oh, we're going a deep purple. Oh, okay. The blue. Yeah, that's blue. Blue. Okay. Blue. Now it's going to purple. Okay. What's going on, Cynthia? We were talking about, how I got started and answering any questions on their business and how. Oh, that's purple. Oh no. I'm gonna need more than just these two. Hence why I got 8 of them. I think that'll work. These are light. They're very light. Very light. They're very light. But anyway, that's my little things for today. Let me turn this lights back on so you guys can see me. Um, okay. All right. Any other questions? Playing with lights, my eyes are playing with me now. Um, any other questions you guys have? Okay. So I had to drop in to listen to your gems and see what you were up to. Sitting here uploading designs and up in a file to upload essay. Yeah, I I have I've kind of let Etsy go. I still have my Etsy store, but I've kind of let Etsy go. Um, Here's why. I don't like their fees. It seems like they've gone up, and they're charging me more for advertising than they were before. And I've been with them since 2000. Yeah, they've gone up. My stuff, I would pay like $25 a day in ads for. They're wiping it out in one day. I mean, and I used to get at least a good weekend with the same 10 to 15 files that I was doing. And I'm not seeing the turnover for people buying them. And I was doing digital stuff, so. hmm So that's just my feel. That's just good. Starting out. But once you're over it, you're over it. hmm I have my own website. I have two. I don't like one, but I like the other. So, um, Here we go into the reason why I don't like one, I don't like the other. You just asked a good question, Baby Giant. I have Wix and I have WordPress. I don't like WordPress. Personally, for me to do it. Now, I can pay somebody else to do it, but I still have to get them to maintain it. Um, Let me show y'all. Who's gonna say that? Come on. Ooh, it's been acting up today. Really, it is. All right. So, really, show how many sites I got. See how many things I got going on? That's how many things I got going on. This is the trucking stuff. This is my notary stuff. I forgot to tell y'all I do notary. God, I forgot about notary stuff. I do notary, mobile notary, um, a loan signing agent. I did all that. I forgot about that stuff. Um, I have all these. All these I have. So, yeah, I have lots of businesses. However, it's neither here or there. Okay. Um, we're going to go into. Now, here's my website with Wix. So I can put my own stuff on my own site. I don't have no problem. Hmm. My site looks better than that. This is my Wix site. Baby Giant. I think you asked about that. And I love it. I created it, story behind me, and how it came to me, and contact me, get a quote, reviews I have, FAQs, So I got a loyalty and gift card, and people can log in. So that's just my Linus Lab. Now I created that with Wix. Here is. I'm still working on it because I was playing around with it last night. Here's a little minor designs. And I don't even think my notary site is up anymore. I think I took it down, but I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you my trucking site. I'll show you my hair salon site. I have all of them have sites. I've taken a lot of them down, but I can show it to you. Here's the one with Wix. I mean, WordPress. I don't like that. Even though I'm creating it, it won't let me take that off down there. That pisses me off. Number one, I'm paying for hosting, but I still am subject to their things, and some stuff I just cannot take off. That throws me for a loop. I can't get rid of the home page and the front page. That I have yet to figure that crap out. And then my shop is just this. I just got it's so frustrating trying to figure this crap out. And okay, let me see my home page. That's home page. Front page. Front page is this. And which I'm like, isn't that the same dang old thing? I ain't figured that out yet. I can't figure out how to get rid of some of that stuff. So I created it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not it's not what I'm used to. And maybe that's and I'm trying to step outside my box and go ahead and try to do it. And it just doesn't work for me. So let me just go into the actual dashboard and let y'all see some of the stuff. This is the crazy crap you gotta figure out. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. I've been trying to figure this crap out. So these are things you guys are right behind what things and stuff are. Hold on. Let's see. Appearances and go to themes. So they tell you these things are free over here. But the moment you try to use it, like I tried to go ahead and change it yesterday. This is no lie. I was trying to change it yesterday. But it's still, even if you use a free one, it's still gonna have that thing at the bottom. You don't want that at the bottom of your thing. So I just gave up with it. I've given it up, and I started creating one with Wix. On yesterday, I was working in my Wix account. So let's see if it goes into it without me trying to log in since I was just logged in and my computer just shut down. It did. Great. So I was working on this yesterday, trying to build another one. So let me go back out to my other sites so you guys can see the other ones that I have. Let y'all see this one. This is the trucking consultants. This is the one I used to have when I was doing consulting things for people. Um, this is what it looked like. Not that one. That's the old one. I've done so many of them. I thought that that was the right one. Okay, so that's not it. I've done several of them. Go to all sites. I moved a lot of them and put them in a thing saying inactive. Okay, so let's look at the notary site. Go to that one. This is the notary. This is my notary site. This is what I had up and running before. And I took it down because once I started working where I am now, I can't do it anymore. So I had to take it down. But yeah, this is my notary site. I was a notary, a republic. Um, I was a loan signing agent and I was a remote online notary. So I could do all of them from the console of my home. Unless they wanted me to go out and actually sign somewhere. So that was another side. But once I became back being in the legal field, I had to stop doing that. All right, so here is my logistics business. Uh, this is my trucking business. This is what it looked like. And the about page. We moved everything with the trucks. That, and that. That was that side. All right, so here's the updated one. Oh, what did I do this one? I can't remember. I did this one. Let me see. It was this one. Because this one's one, I think it is. I can't remember. I've changed this site so much. It was this one. Okay, so yeah. So yeah. Because we were in business for over 6 years. So I've created a lot with this site. So We had two locations. One was in Texas and one was in Alabama. We had two locations because we had truck station in both locations, Texas and Alabama. Let me show you my hair one. Back out. This is my old hair site. Let me go back out. And click the bottom. This is the old hair site. This is my salon back in the day. This is our about page. All the things we did. And this is our hair gallery of all the hairstyles. All the things I've used to do. All the things I used to do. This is my husband's barber pictures. Him doing hair. This is the salon. This is our salon. This is what it looked like on the inside. This is my station here. Let's see if it pops up. This is my area here. Yes. Let's see. This is the back. I remember that. I still have all those pictures. My salon. It was nice. It was a very nice place. I loved it. Question, you said you may think you may skip Etsy altogether. I'm not regretting that I had Etsy. It was a great opportunity for me to get my foot wet and deal with things. But I think I can do a lot myself online. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you the truth here. I do not feel that I'm getting the amount of money I'm paying Etsy. I'm not getting what I'm worth from it, honestly. Um, I could do more marketing and promotions for myself better than Etsy's doing for me. Even though it's reaching a broader audience and it has a lot more people, it's saturated with everybody and their brother on there doing the same things that you're doing. In my own local town, I could take me some flyers, go to Walmart, Target, the grocery stores, the gas stations, and pass out a flyer to everybody and say, hey, look, you need some stuff done, you need some stuff done. I mean, I took it back to old school guerrilla. I'm thinking y'all over there, but I forgot y'all right here. I took it back to old school guerrilla marketing. What I did when I had my salon back in the 2000s, and I didn't have a soul as a client no more than me being in cosmetology school. And I was trying to get to this salon. I was trying to get to having my own space instead of working out of my house. So I'm taking it back old school. It don't fail. Word of mouth is good. Don't get me wrong. However, um, that contact face to face never loses. You never will fail with that. You will never fail with that. Trying to get back to what did I do? What did I do? Okay, let's go back to Wix. Go back to the dashboard. Main dashboard. Uh, I was looking over here. It was over here. I have a lot of local businesses, but looking to do more online. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with having the local businesses, and it's nothing wrong with wanting to do more online. Use your YouTube, use your Instagram, use your TikTok, use your Facebook. Do shorts of all the things that you do. You'll get a lot more business that way quick. you'll get more recognition quicker that way versus spending the money out on Etsy. Just being honest. That's just my opinion of it. I'm looking over here because the chat is over here and the camera's over here. So I'm sorry, guys. Uh, I think that's all the sites that I think you were asking me about. Let me go to all sites. And did that answer your question about this is the new site I'm working on because I'm about to put it back up and let people book online. But this is the new one. I hadn't put all the stuff in yet. Oh yeah. Any questions? Oh, I think that is so cool. I love it. Okay, so what sites are I mean, what hosting do you use? I know a lot of people use GoDaddy. I know a lot of people use I'm just gonna go back to what I know. That's just me. I've given this a chance um to work. I think I've had it now for 6 months and I've been unhappy with it for 6 months. Let's see, let me go back. How long have I been dealing with this thing? This is my mail. I just want to see how many people have hit my site. You know, I'm just trying to look at the analytics of it all. I just want to see. Maybe that's in. Maybe that's in here. Hmm. Let me go in here and see. I'm trying to see my stats, guys, how it actually measures up. So let's just look and see. Let me try to pay. You guys are behind analytics. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 9 views, and I'm probably about half of that. So I'm looking at it. So nobody's really looking at it. I had 6 visitors. And I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably about half of that. So nothing was sold. Nothing but 6 people looked. Uh, products, nothing. That's it. So I'm not getting as much as I possibly would over here. So let me just go over to, let me take y'all back to Wix and let's look at Linus Lab. Let's look at the stats on Linus Lab. I had 4 visitors, 3 in California and 1 Mississippi. So, and that's as of this month, which is not, well, yes, let's see. That was in December. That was in December. And that was in December. And I not too long ago launched it, so that's not bad. Where did they come from? 3 of them came from direct, and 1 came from Google. Um, Facebook is down. Let's see. Let's see. So 1 came from Facebook, 1 from Instagram, 3 from Google. That's good. That's good because I just got Google verified, so that's good. Down from direct. Interesting. Let's see from the United States where they're coming from. California, Texas, and Florida. Not bad. That's just for me. Get traffic. Let's see what they talking about. Oh, that's email marketing. Hey, I'm glad I'm gonna add upgrade email plan. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, I mean that's pretty good. I'm not complaining because I not too long ago got that up and running. All right, one more question here. I think you are asking me, with having your own website, is it hard to keep up with the amount you make and the amount you owe the IRS? No, because you're going to get a 1099 from Wix, or you're going to get it from you. Regardless of where you get products or whatever from, you're going to get a 1099 from that company telling you. Because if you're using, like for me, in Wix, I have several different payment systems set up. Where is it at? Oh my God. Orders. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm hoping to move y'all. I got all these stuff. Tripods over here. I'm sorry. They're on the side. I'm gonna have to move you over. Okay, guys. I'm hoping. I'm hoping I'm back. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Can you guys hear me? I'm hoping I'm back. I don't know. It looks like I am. I'm just trying to get my Sony camera to act up. I don't know what the devil's going on. It's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But anyway, let me get the Sony camera back in, guys. Hold on 1 minute. picture. I don't know why the Sony is acting up right now. Click in, see if that works. I'll click on something else. All right. I don't know what happened to this crazy thing. The Sony looked like it came back in. All right, adjusting again. I don't know what was wrong with the Sony. It was acting up. But anyway. But anyway. I forgot what we were talking about. I have it on so hard to keep up with the measurement. No, it's not because I was trying to go to the actual pay areas. I guess when I moved everything, the cords got to acting up. So, say for instance, billing and payment. So, say for instance, I want to go down here and you want to send out pay links or price quotes or whatever. You're going to have some type of way that people pay you. So you have to set up on how they're going to pay you. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get settlement reports, and that matters. So you're going to get your information on how these things are going to be done. Okay. So I'm trying to get to the area where accepting payments. Like for instance, you can have Wix to do your payments. You know, you could set it up through them, or you can have Apple Pay. You can have Google Pay. I have Afterpay as well as a firm. I haven't accepted them yet, but I haven't added my bank account information as to where I want it to go. Or you could do tap by mobile. I could do it on checkout, so they could do that with checkout or payouts because I haven't connected any of my bank account information on this. Or I could do Square, which I have that active. I already have a Square account. I already have a PayPal account. So regardless if I use any of these others, I still have my normal stuff that I have already set up. And I need to do this too because if I'm on site, I want to be able to have the manual thing set up. So hope that answers your question. So therefore, because I have Square and because I have PayPal and because I have Apple as well, um, I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna go. I can go ahead and accept Google Pay as well because I have Google Pay. I'm gonna connect. I have a firm. I have Afterpay. I haven't set up everything completely with them. They sent me some stuff over, and I was reading through it because you want to make sure you read through all of this stuff because if you do not have some things clear, sometimes you don't qualify for some of these. Okay, so but it is a good thing to go ahead and have an Afterpay or a Klarna or Sizzle or whatever on your site because, say, for instance, the stuff we do. So if I'm going to go back down to my products, say for instance, somebody comes in and they want to do an order for 100 moon color shirts. And usually that's about $1,000, but you have it on sale right now It's having on sale for $1,000, but it's $2,000 normally because it's $10 shirt. So 10 times 10. 100 times 10 is what? $1,000. So you're gonna get the $1,000. The cost of goods, I just put that in there saying that you market it off 75%. But you're not really marketing that. You're gonna get more than that because it depends on the shirt that they have. Even though this is a starter, okay, I'm gonna tell you, this is your starting cost. This is to get people to call you. Once you get people to call you, then that's when you go in and you upgrade and you give them up charges, upsells to whatever it is that you offering. Because of course they're not gonna want this is costing with the regular basic shirt. You're not gonna want to give them that cost at this price. You want to give them a cost at a different price. It's gonna give them a little bit more. So you want to work that into that conversation. So when you have a person that is we're just been role playing on here on how to negotiate the actual um, sale. How do you negotiate a sale? So how do you have a conversation with a sale with a person who is trying to obtain business with you and convert that person into a customer? Um, I think that that's something you guys need to hear. How to talk to that person to get them to win over that sale. That's a part of it's not really cold calling, but it's actually negotiations. And you guys need to know how that looks. So maybe I'll do a round of how to cold call and how to close a sale. I'm getting sleepy. I'm sleepy, y'all. Okay. Any other questions? A great podcast today. Just chit chatting about some things that you guys have questions on. Any other questions for today? Did I answer your question, baby giant? See if you had any more. Cynthia, you don't have any questions? Who else is on today? Okay, Cynthia, you said, I know between them and Printful, I'm going to be wiped out. But I have been sitting on stuff for way too long and need to get started somewhere while I'm helping the kids out in Houston. Okay, I understand. We're going to talk about sitting on product and stuff. I'm going to tell you the God given truth. I looked at half of the stuff that I have, and I think I had become a craft order. I think I become a craft order. I have so much stuff, and a lot of it I'm not using. So I'm not really sure that I'm not really sure how to get rid of all of this stuff. But I gotta downsize some of this stuff. I got too much stuff. And some of the stuff that I'm not gonna go back to and use, I'm gonna do a giveaway and just start giving stuff away. Seriously. I gotta go through some stuff and just give it away. And that's the best thing I know to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I'm not gonna use all this stuff. I bought it and I shouldn't have bought it, But it was on sale, and I thought I was gonna use it, and guess what? I haven't used it. Like I got some grandkids. My husband has kids, and his kids have kids now. So I have some grandkids that I think I'm gonna do some blankets for to get some of this, get rid of some of this minky. So I'll be doing some minky blankets here, and maybe the next couple weeks, and probably some minky blankets for Valentine's Day. Minky blankets for loved ones, and that's about it, honey. hmm I'm not gonna complain. Well, any other questions? Not, we're gonna get on off of here because I gotta transition over into doing I think at 2 I'm gonna take a break here. We're gonna go in at 2 and we're gonna do our embroidery class. Yes. We're gonna do embroidery classes from beginning, learning it from the beginning. You guys gonna go all the way through the whole process with me today. I haven't cleaned the room up, so y'all just gonna have to come bear with me and deal with what I gotta deal with. So I appreciate it. You're welcome. You know, in lieu of all of the stuff that's come out with Cat Williams and all the things he was saying, it made me think about some stuff. Gatekeeping, it's just time out for all the gatekeeping. It is what it is at this point now. Everybody need to eat, everybody need to move forward and get their business where they need them to go. I mean, we can't make all the money by ourselves. I've never gatekeeped anyway, but hey, I'm just saying, for those that are gatekeeping, get over it. I mean, it is what it is. You can't I have no kids. None. I have a stepson and he has kids. But I have no kids. So all the knowledge I have is gonna go with me in the ground, sit in the dust, and dry up. Why am I keeping it? I can't pass it on to somebody. Get this information out. Write a book. Do whatever. Get it out. It don't make sense. You can't take it with you. And who's gonna benefit from it? Nobody. Because if you didn't use it, if you didn't use it, who's gonna use it? So it's no need of holding all this information and keeping it to yourself, and it ain't benefiting you because you're not even using it. You learned it, but you ain't using it. Now what? So yeah. So I'm gonna use all my influences that I have, and I have a lot. Some y'all gonna be surprised that y'all even know I know. I have a lot of celebrity influence and a lot of people in business influence, and I'm gonna bring those people in and give y'all some good information that I think you guys will need to help you along the way. A lot of people, architects, graphic designers, digitizers, rhinestone specialists. Believe me, a lot of people. I'm going to bring them in. So let's learn and let's grow together. I think this is a great open forum for that to happen. So I look forward to it. And if there's no more, yeah, Cat Williams is the truth. I don't. Let me tell you something. I have always liked him. I've never knew of him until now. Eric keeps saying that this cat in the hat, and when I went back and looked, I said that was Cat Williams. I did not put two and two together. I remember him from Comic View. I remember him doing that. I just didn't put a two and two together that was the same person because he was going by Cat Williams versus Cat in the Hat. So that threw me off. So yeah, He dropped a whole lot of gems that was I don't know. It was just too much. I really I'm I'm thinking about slowing this down today. Um while that thing is stitching out, I'm thinking about slowing this on down. But he dropped a lot of gems that was like wow. Really like wow. I'm gonna put this on, y'all tell me if this is great placement. I can never really see until I actually see it hung up and on what it looks like. So I'm gonna put it on and y'all tell me if this is good placement. I have to look in the mirror. Okay. I It looks decent. It looks decent. It looks decent. I think it does. Let's see. But yeah, he dropped some gems, and he put a lot of people on tilt. Truth or not, however, this young man um, has given a lot. Got some new pics for y'all. Let me see if I can share real quick. I'm gonna share some. I want that. Let's see. New pics for y'all that I just did yesterday. What y'all think about that? Been playing around with AI. What y'all think about those? Baby, that is loud. Gorge. But anyway, let's see. Those are great. But thank you guys for coming in. No more questions. I'm gonna get off of here and get ready for later this evening. Hope you guys can join us back. If you don't have any information on how to do embroidery, this will be a great opportunity for you to take in some great knowledge of the basics before we even start getting into actually sewing. We will be sewing today. We will be doing embroidery today. But I'm going to lay down some basics that were, I think that is accessible and needed for you guys to kind of look at. So if you have a moment, please stop in. You may not stay. I get it. It's Sunday. You got to get ready for the next day. But we would love to have you in. Even if it's no more than just say thumbs up and like and subscribe. Please, if you have not subscribed, if you have not put a like on here, please like. I have given you some serious gems today, some serious knowledge, and we got more to show, more to come. I'll see you guys later this afternoon. Y'all have a great one.